I went up to get some scrubs in the Cathlab because I'm on call tonight, and saw this guy driving around looking for the ER. So I sent him over there and asked him if I needed him to drive or get somebody out here and help him. And those are the tricky situations that it's hard to navigate when it happens. I'm not at work, so I'm a bystander. If I was at work, I don't know that I could drive his car. It's a liability. I just came for some scrubs, so I'm thinking, let me drive him to the front so he won't crash on the way over there. But he refused. Not refused, he said, no, I'm good. Went there, got a wheelchair and stuff like that. I was just hoping that, if he was having an event that I could catch things up. Asked him about his complaints and stuff. He was just not feeling good. So, situation, I have high blood pressure. He knows he takes medication. Um, and sorry, I'm getting my car. And he's took his blood pressure and it was high. The reason why he took his blood pressure is because he wasn't feeling good. He was feeling dizzy, so it makes sense. So there's an idea there that something's causing his blood pressure to go up, but he has high blood pressure. So next step is just to do an evaluation and get the process started. Those are the things that you can activate, cardiac call or cardiac STEMI of sort. You can't do that. You just got to go by the initial process, which is, first register the patient. He's not complaining of chest pain. He's not having any symptoms of stroke. He's walking and talking. His pulse rate was regular. Look, it didn't look like as if he had any diminished, vascular, flow to or perfusion. And in lack of perfusion, he's getting color where it needs to be at, or it's even everywhere. Is what I'm saying. And no discrepancies. That's the hardest part. Is there any discrepancies? No discrepancies. And so with that, sat him in a wheelchair. He got up on his own strength to get his keys, and his wallet. So he's thinking, his cognitive skills are there. Knows that he has to get his wallet and his credit and his cards for his registration. So he's understanding all of that. He's not complaining any weakness, and he stood up, pretty even, no drift on any portion of his when he stood, any portion of his gait. He didn't have an unbalanced gait or anything like that. So, the potential's there. Obviously, the potential's there. So I couldn't stick around for that. I went and held him in. I got what I needed for now, so I could leave comfortably. If he was having chest pain, I would have alerted some of my buddies, to let them know that, hey, this gentleman here is a potential candidate for a STEMI, or for potential activation of the chest pain protocol, which may lead to a STEMI. But I don't want to disturb anybody and get anybody routed up. But it is something that some people are further than others that need that extra, heads up. So, but to me, like I said, no chest pain. High blood pressure was the portion I was concerning was that stroke or bleed. Um, Definitely a smoker. Definitely a smoker. You can smell it immediately. So, with that said, I left uncomfortably comfortable. If that makes sense. I did my my brief assessment, and I think that I could leave comfortable, that uncomfortably comfortable. That the next step is going to be cared for by the nurses, and it's not going to be what I'm saying, door to balloon time discrepancy is what I'm saying. You're going to be able to, they're not going to sit there and miss something on this one. If I can't even say that, that's weird. I mean, it can always be a STEMI. Fuck. So what I'm saying is I left uncomfortably comfortable, and I'm okay with that for now. And we'll just see what the progression is on this case, and then we'll just stay informed. with the situation. Nothing else we can really do. You can never rule out a heart attack until they do testing. You can only do the you can only really just do the necessary steps